Hi, my name's Hannah, and I'm your real estate wealth rescuer. The world of real estate is completely custom and different for every agent, every person, every client. That creativity of finding out, okay, what is the goal that you want to achieve? These are all the ways you can get there. What is the place that helps you get there the way you want, for the money you want or the timeline you want, whatever that goal is, and then finding out what they like and helping them create the plan that's going to do it. Every single one is a completely customized plan. So the most exciting part of my job, I'd say probably helping sellers renovate their house before it goes on the market. I love that part. I think the transformation of the before to the after is just so fun and exciting. Like, the ideal client would say, I have all these problems in my house. I don't want to make any decisions. I just want to give you money and let you do it and just take over, do the renovations, paint it, stage it, photograph it, and have it just completely transform. It's so funny how many sellers will say that they don't recognize their house anymore, or that they would like to stay now, or they wish they had done it sooner. And I just think that that part's really fun. Everybody knows, per the American dream, that building wealth happens through home ownership. But trying to figure out how to accomplish that specifically is different for each person. Helping to make sure that they stay on track with what their goals are. Building wealth and making good financial decisions is super important. If I can help somebody find an older home and fix it and transform it into what they want, that is the best way to get what you want, make it completely customized to you, and build equity, which is really the most important part. If that is a way of getting everything you want and making money, that's the best way, my favorite way, obviously, to help people. That last day and the week running up to closing day is the best, whether it's buyers or sellers. It's that fun place where they're right on the cusp of that life change, where that new chapter is going to begin, and they're so excited. And then to have the closing happen and just say, it's officially official, you're sold, you're under contract, whatever the steps are, they just get so excited. There's always champagne and just great times. Everybody wants to go out and celebrate, take photos. It's just such a happy, memory-making day, and it's awesome to be part of that. I love Silver Spring. This is there's just something about Silver Spring that connects with my heart. It's everything that you could possibly want in one place. You have all of the fun stuff about being near DC, all of the museums and the monuments, and you can go to any of that, on a whim. But then you've also have all of the shopping, all of the stores, all of the restaurants, everything that's close by, and you have trees, and you have peace and quiet, and you have trails, and you have, a yard for a Doberman. These extra green things that you can't get living, downtown. I just love it. Silver Spring is my heart and my favorite place to do business. Otto is my best friend. I love him. He's changed everything for me. After I got divorced, I was sort of on my own and trying to rebuild my life, what I was going to do with my life goals, and how I wanted to make a difference and what I wanted to do. And so I just decided, okay, I'm going to get this dog and stop, smell the roses, and enjoy just life and being outside in beautiful Maryland. He just opened up this new part of my heart, and after that I was okay, I'm going to get involved in the rescue and start seeing how I can help more Dobermans like Otto. Otto is definitely a spoiled Doberman. I did buy this house for him. When I got him, I didn't think, I'm definitely going to need that really big fenced yard. I thought I was going to be able to accomplish everything with walks, but to give him the lifestyle that he needs, I had to move and find a nice big yard where he could run around and play. I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to plans for my own house. This is my second home. I owned a townhouse in Silver Spring before this one, but this is You know, the house I got for Otto, I think, you know, this was the house for the yard for him. And it wasn't internally what I wanted, but it had almost all of what I wanted. And you can't find a house that's a perfect 10. So you create one. And I have a massive renovation plan for this. I'm ripping the whole roof off, completely redoing the exterior, completely redoing this level. So this living room will not exist the next time you see a video. But you know, all new kitchen, all new flooring, new windows. These doors in the back are going to completely slide open so you can have outdoor entertaining, throw amazing parties. It's just going to be a phenomenal space, and I can't wait to transform it into everything that this house has the potential to be. It's a great solid house from the 50s, but it needs to come to today. I think a lot of times when buyers come to me, they know where they want to live, or they know where they want to end up, but they don't know how to get from A to B. And it's even a sense of, well, what are you looking for? What style do you want? What function do you want it to play? What are you trying to achieve? What goals are you trying to meet with this house? A lot of times people haven't really thought through. They just think, well, I want this many bedrooms, or I want a nice kitchen. Those things most people can figure out, but what they actually want to functionally do, or how they want this house to be part of their life, they don't know how to accomplish that piece. It's more than just how many check boxes can you complete on a list. It's really about what kind of lifestyle do you want your house to have with you, and how is it going to become part of this new chapter that you don't even know what that chapter is going to look like yet. Sellers have a few common problems. One of the most common ones is that they just don't care and they don't want to do it anymore. When it comes to buying a house, it's very exciting. You want to go, you want to tour them, you want to see what's in each of the different homes. But when you're selling, this is the house that you're trying to separate from. You're trying to move on to the next phase. And so when it comes to doing repairs in a house that maybe you've lived in and done repairs in already for 6 years, or you know, to renovate or paint for somebody else, they lose that steam. All of it was spent on their buy, and they don't want to handle the sale part. A lot of times, by the time that you get to the sale, you're already tired and you're already ready, and you're like, okay, I just want to move on. I want to be in my new house. I want to be settled. So just sort of having somebody that they can trust to just turn it over to and say, please make the decisions, keep me posted, but please just do this and handle this for me. The tagline, your real estate wealth rescuer, it was a creation out of basically my two passions and the two things I spend all day doing, which is helping people make good wealth decisions from a real estate perspective, but also rescuing dogs. You know, working with the Doberman Rescue, finding new homes for those dogs. It's sort of the same thing in a different way. Each person is homeless and needs to get into this new forever home, and helping people achieve that. And with the dogs, it can be any number of things, from they just need to find a new family, or they need to completely transform their lives, whether they're emaciated or sick. So that journey of helping them go from what can be really sad stories and then transform into these happy moments where you see photos of them on Facebook afterwards, where they're running around in their new yard and they're so excited and happy. Like, that is a beautiful moment, just like the closing moment we were talking about before. And so sort of bringing those two things together, like, how do you create that concept of, this is what I do, this is who I am. And if you want to accomplish that and you want to have something similar, that's how we can kind of come together. I'm going to help dogs, and I'm going to help you on your wealth journey, and you have your own goals, and we're going to marry those things together, and at the end, everybody benefits, especially the dogs. Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm completely renovating my entire floor. So this is the last time it's going to look like this. Soon it's going to be new kitchen, new floors, new windows, new walls, new roof line, new everything. And as you can see, Otto is super excited about doing this reno. It's going to be a great project, and I can't wait to get started. As you can see, we're shooting this video with a whole staff of people and mics and lights. It's a whole another level of production than the average video I do. So hopefully you're loving this as much as we all are, and this is fun and exciting. Who gets a mic like this? COVID has definitely changed everything. Not only because of how it's affected people in how they conduct business from a sort of transactional perspective, but also just where everybody's at in their lives. People wanted to move and change their priorities and stop being part of this rat race that we had all sort of been expected to live our lives that way. And you started seeing, true goals coming out. I want to be, able to walk to my sister's house, or I want to be out in a field. I want to live on a farm. I want to raise chickens. It was the most random set of goals started coming out, and all these people said, I want to live a happier, greener life.